Hello everybody, welcome to the very first episode of the Decampers, RV Camping Enthusiasts. What I'm going to be sharing with you today is my campground famous crockpot chili with jalapeno cornbread. First, the most important part of this whole thing is a glass of wine. You got to have a glass of wine or it just doesn't turn out the same. And if you've ever gone glamping with us, you'll know you're going to be drinking some wine. So let's get started on this. Okay. So what I've got here is, I've already got all my veggies and everything prepped. Cans open, I've already got my meat going. Now normally I would not cook my meat separately like this, but I'm kind of in a hurry, we're expecting company, and I kind of got a late start, so I'm browning my meat now. The meat that I like to use is, I've got about 1 pound of ground turkey here. I like using the ground turkey because it's not so like fatty and greasy, you know. And then 1 of those tubes of spicy sausage. So since I'm in a hurry, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of get that going on the side here, so it doesn't have to spend so much time in the crock pot. But like I said, ordinarily I'd put all my ingredients together, get that going, just plop the meat in there, and just kind of let the crock pot do the cooking on the meat. Okay, so what I've got going on here is, I've got 1 bowl here. It has 3 bell peppers cut up pretty small, 3 jalapenos cut up pretty small. This I'm going to go ahead and put in my crock pot. And then the next bowl that I have here is 3 jalapenos. Now we're going to save that to the side because when I do the cornbread batter, we're going to mix that in with it. It's going to make cornbread great. In this third bowl, I've got 2 of those packages of, you know, the chili seasoning powder stuff, 2 of those. Now, I'm going to take half of that and I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle it into my meat. Since, like I said, I'm kind of short on time, I just want to, you know, get that flavor into my meat. When it's in the crock pot, you know, it's got all day to kind of simmer all that good flavor into the meat. But, you know, how life goes sometimes. Let me just kind of get that stirred in. Okay, so we're going to set this out of the way. We're going to put our 3 jalapenos in the fridge for when I'm ready to do the cornbread. Okay, so next what we're going to do is I have a can of black beans here. Just going to throw that in there. Another can of black beans. We're going to throw that dude in there. Got a knife here. Now to make sure those beans do really well and blend in with everything really good, you need to, at this point, take another sip of wine. Very important. Okay, so now we've got a can of dark red kidney beans. I know a lot of people that don't really like beans in their chili, but this is my recipe. Do what you want. Okay, now I've got a can of chili beans, another can of chili beans, and I'm just going to go ahead and kind of like stir that up, get that going just a little bit. Now I have a can of tomato paste. Scoop that guy in there. One more can of tomato paste. These are handy, you gotta have one of these. Then keep your utensils from making a mess of everything. Find a spoon sometime. Okay, so you mix all that good stuff together. Get that tomato paste going. Get all those veggies going good. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe the camera's picking it up, I don't know. Okay, so now I'm gonna like sprinkle a little bit of that chili pack seasoning stuff in there. Stir that in. Just kind of halfway, it doesn't have to be perfect. bit there. Get that stirred in all nice. Looking pretty good. I already can't wait to grub down on that. Now I've got my one white onion. I do not cut onions, so thankfully David cut them for me, so shout out to David. Get that all mixed in there good. Yummy. Alright, I'm going to work on this meat for a little bit, and I'll see you back in just a little bit. Alright, so I went ahead and turned the heat off on my little cooker here, which by the way is like a little copper thing we got for Christmas last year. We've been loving this. This is like pretty much lives in the camper. I mean, you can look at it and it just cleans off. You barely have to scrub or do anything. We love this little thing. Okay, so I got my meat done. It's looking pretty yummy. Try to show you if I can. I don't know if you can see that. So like I said, that's about a pound of turkey, ground turkey, and one of those little tubes of hot sausage. You want it hot. I mean, if you like hot chili. Okay, so I'm gonna pour all that good stuff in there. I'm just gonna make sure everything's mixed in really good. I want to get all those flavors together. Oh boy, that's looking good. So like I said, I'm kind of in a hurry. Got a little bit of a late start. We've got company about to come over. We're actually driveway camping right now. I know a lot of people who are RV nerds like we are. You're not shy from taking your RV out into your driveway and just having a good night in it. Okay, I think I've got that mixed up pretty good. Check that out. I don't know if you can see it with the light there. Looking pretty yummy. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, take a sip of wine, maybe a gulp. So now I'm gonna swap out my little cooker for my crock pot. So ordinarily I would put all my ingredients together with just raw meat in it, and I would like start this as soon as I woke up, just as early as I can get up, and just let it cook all the way until it's time to, serve dinner. But the really important part on this is my cornbread. I'm not going to make it in the oven. I'm going to actually make my cornbread right on top of my chili. So and I'm going to put this on high. So about an hour to an hour and a half before we're ready to eat, what I'll do is I'll make up my cornbread batter with those 3 jalapenos, and I'm going to pour that right on top of the chili. Oh no, pause. I'm a little ahead of myself. Not actually pause. So I'm going to, once my chili's all good and done, about an hour to an hour and a half before it's time to eat, I'm going to take 2 bags of jalapeno cheese. I'm going to pour the jalapeno cheese on top, then I'm going to take my cornbread mix with my 3 jalapenos, and then I'm going to pour that directly right on top of the cheese and chili. You let that go for like an hour and a half. Believe it or not, the cornbread actually cooks up on top. The cheese like disappears, it just sucks right up into the bottom of that cornbread. It's so good. And just dig in. So I'm going to get my crock pot going, and here in just a little bit we'll be right back, and I'll put the cheese on and we'll get that jalapeno cornbread mix going. Thanks guys. Okay, so now that our chili's been simmering in the crock pot for a few hours, and there's really no set time on how long you want it to go, but the more you want those vegetables to cook down into your chili, just leave it going longer and longer. You guys probably already know all that. I'm not the cook in our house. So anyways, our next step is to get ready to do our cornbread. And the first thing is, this is where the magic comes in. Okay, 2 bags of pepper jack cheese. Just dump it right on top of the chili. and then we'll make the cornbread batter. We'll pour it right on top of the cheese. The cheese is going to end up melting and soaking it straight into that cornbread batter. Alright, 2 bags. You never have enough cheese. I just like kind of smoothly spread it out, even all the way. Okay, so I'm gonna do, I'm not really sure how much cornbread I'm gonna be able to fit on top, so I'm just gonna make probably more than enough. I'm gonna do 2 boxes. It says 1 egg per box and a 1/3 cup of milk per box. Okay, and 1.5 cup of milk for 2 boxes. Just gonna whisk it in, and then my secret ingredient. The jalapenos for the jalapeno cornbread. I've got 3 jalapenos here diced up, kind of small, you can kind of see that. Make sure you get all this out of there. Okay, so you're gonna just mix up your cornbread batter real good. Get all your jalapenos blended in, and then we just pour it right on top. It's gonna rise like a little bit, and you're gonna want to put the lid on it. So you don't want to put so much that you're not gonna be able to do that. So I'm just gonna kind of do like a thin layer at first, see how it goes. Looks like I'm pretty good because I think that was the perfect amount of cornbread batter. Just kind of smooth it. Okay, so now I'm gonna let that sit on high for about an hour to an hour and a half. You want to, kind of check it, see how it's doing. Might have to go a little bit longer with the lid on. And so I'll see you guys in about an hour, hour and a half. Alright, so with YouTube magic, what was it? Literally like a split second? Well, in real life, it's been probably 5 hours and 6 glasses of wine, but I think we're finally ready. So, the cornbread has set up. Now, you're not in an actual oven, so it's not really going to brown. You're going to kind of have to check it, make sure it's not raw, but don't confuse the cheese soaked up in the bottom with like the cornbread not being totally cooked. So I think we're ready to serve up a bowl of this stuff. It looks so good. I've been so hungry waiting on this. If I can do it without making a huge mess. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can see the cheese. I'm so excited about this. Got some of the chili in there with it. I don't know if you can see. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's try it out. See if it turned out okay. Woo. Hot but good. I think I'm gonna kill this one real quick and get on the rest. So that's been our famous campground chili in the crock pot, and I hope that you and your friends and family enjoy this as much as my friends and my family. See you guys next time.